CASSIUS, it's KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the press conference for Sky Sports and Boxers show this weekend from the SSE Arena. I'm joined by Linis Udofia. You're just giving me a little bit of stick off camera. You can continue it on if you want now, mate. It's up to you.
All I'm saying is you don't see KUGAN doing the little guy, so I must be big time now. Like, so normally Umar doing this, so we done. What's going on?
He's bigger time than me, mate. So if Umar's in town, it's a big fight.
You know what? You're not wrong. You got to thank Ty and Boo for that. He's made him well famous.
Umar, IFL, Umar. Linus, in action this weekend. Calla threw in a little curveball in there. Obviously, we know you've got a fight ahead of you this Saturday, but make no mistake, Felix Cash is a fight that you want.
Oh, 100%. You know, it's not necessarily Felix Cash is the fight that I want. It's the British title is the fight that I want. You know, the British, I got a lot of goals in my head. I got a lot of stepping stones. You know, English is one of them. British is the next one. Commonwealth, European. You know what I mean? You know, the traditional route. I want that, and whoever's got that is who I fight. If it's Felix Cash, it's Felix Cash. You know, but right now, I'm just trying to focus on Saturday night.
Since the John Harding Jr. win, it was a case of that was a good win for you. It was a well-matched fight that you came out on top, but it's a case of building on that and kind of going through not the list of opponents, but I'm saying kind of progressing from Harding onto whoever.
Yeah, 100%. After that, you know, a bit of momentum off that, and you know, I thought I'd get out a little bit more, but I'm not disappointed. I think it's brought us some time, and it's been a blessing in disguise because these guys came about, you know, not long after that, and they, you know, offered a contract, and now they've got this platform, and it's all unfolded really well. Yeah, I signed with Wasserman before all this Sky stuff, so you know, it's been a blessing in disguise, not, you know, not fighting again or just kind of biding my time and being in the gym, you know.
Tough weight category you're in, even domestically, but I suppose you've still a few more steps that you've got to take before you kind of progress onto that, maybe that European stage before you think about going any further. Is that fair to say?
Oh, 100%. You know, I think English, you know, there's stages to it. It's one thing I like about, like, let's say, men's boxing compared to women's boxing. What I mean is, like, you know, in men's boxing, you've got the southern area, English, British, and, you know, all those stepping stones to kind of test your level. And, you know, the best way to say where you are is to win those titles and to actually, you know, have your name there. And yeah, I'm in a really good division, a really busy division for it. And you know, my goal is to, you know, become a British champion, Commonwealth champion, and then, you know, that should be enough to springboard me to European and more. Obviously, if everything goes well.
I'm not going to call you kind of like a boxing's best kept secret, but within boxing, and I think you understand what people kind of, they talk about you, but we've seen snippets of your potential, but people kind of tip you to be kind of one to watch, etc. But I suppose you'll be looking to come out that phase and showing everyone exactly what you can do.
Almost always the bridesmaid, never the bride, isn't it? Always talked about, and, you know, people are like, yeah, he's all right, but they never almost put me on the same, and this is like respectfully saying it, they never put me on the same level as they do like everyone else. Do you know what I mean? You know, everyone else gets name in there, Dignam gets put in there, Cash gets put in there, you know, Bentley gets put in there. My name never comes up, never really comes up, and it's one of those. It's one of those. I've got to do it myself. You know what I mean? I've got to stamp my name on there with punches, and, you know what I mean, showing them on TV. Now I have a perfect platform to do it.
If you keep winning, they can't ignore you.
100%. You know, that's the goal. Saturday night, you know what I mean? That's the goal.
What can you tell us about your opponent this weekend?
Very tricky customer, very clever switch hitter, really good international, Julio Verinosi. Coming to do the job. 20 fights, 17 wins. You know what I mean? He's had more fights and more wins than me. And he's no mug. He knows what he's doing. I we've planned for this for a long time. And I think it's just the perfect opponent because, you know what I mean, a hard fight is where I come out. Put me up against some journeyman, nothing happens. No one wants to see that either. People want to see me in hard fights. And, you know what I mean, and this is a perfect chance, perfect opponent, perfect platform to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Platform-wise, you've got a chance to make a statement on Saturday and kind of maybe become the bride very soon.
Yeah, you know, it'll be my time. There'll be a ring going on my finger.
Linus, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Have you got anything else you'd like to add before we finish?
Big up Luton, always.
Get down.